Hey folks, today's going to be a slightly more serious video than you may be used to on this channel, because there is something that I believe needs to be touched upon that I don't think enough people do. Now, in this community, it has become not only romanticized, but also normalized for people to be forcefully, unwelcomingly advansive in a sexual manner, and to disguise it as being a dom. Now, I know there are brilliant people out there who consider themselves doms. They're normally just a bunch of gentle giants, but you do have people, and this doesn't even pertain to just doms. You have power bottoms doing this. They just don't know how to take no for an answer, and it's become so common in this community that it's become normalized and accepted in most cases. But you see, not only in the way people treat each other in real life sometimes, which is just plain creepy and wrong and borderline. I'm gonna have to blur that out. Making unwelcome advances not okay, no matter how you disguise it. But you see it in, again, the way people treat each other in real life, and not only that, but you see it in art, depicted in art, where people, you can tell that this character who's having these advances made on them is not okay with it. The person who's made this art has made it in a romanticized sexual way. You can see it, and I can tell you right now that it's not romantic or attractive in any way to force yourself on someone who doesn't want you to force yourself on them. Okay? There have been people in social situations, acquaintances of mine, and I've been in a situation like this. Fortunately, it wasn't in real life, thank God. But I've had acquaintances of mine who have been to fur meets, who have been to the furry convention up north from where I am, and two of my friends have explained how people come over and, in short, don't seem to know how to take no for an answer. In fact, they seem to take it as a challenge. The same way they seem to take "I'm straight" as a challenge. It's not a challenge, it's a statement. And again, this is a situation that isn't talked about too much, and it should be, because contrary to popular belief in the modern age of the furry community, it's not okay to force yourself on someone who doesn't want you to do so, and then disguise it as being a dom or a power bottom. You're neither of those things. You're a creep. Plain and simple. It's a simple prospect. Personal space. If you don't know someone, they don't know you. You definitely don't make advances like that. And you don't force them. And you don't take no as a challenge, because it's not a challenge. It's a word. With a pretty simple meaning as well. I know that over the years people have tried to defend the furry community. People in the community have constantly said, it's not about sex, it's not about this, it's not about that. Yes, it is. It is now. It used to be about art and expression through, bloody hell, through the style of art that is putting human expressions and emotions and speaking on a animal character. That's what it was. It wasn't about sex at one point, but now it is, and it shouldn't be. It should not be primarily built on sex, and we constantly tell normies that it isn't. We constantly like, oh no, it's not about that, it's about art, it's about expression. It should be. But the funny thing is, the people who say that are the people who are doing this shit. It's safe to say there are problems with the community that not enough people are talking about, especially disguising unwelcome, forceful sexual advances as being a dom or being a power bottom. That has to stop. And I'm not stupid enough to believe that I'm going to have a huge impact by saying this. But I have what would be considered a small following on YouTube. So some people are going to see it. It's going to make some form of difference. Maybe. Or maybe it won't, but I don't care. I have to say it. Because not many people, if anybody, are. You'd think that it's common knowledge that these things are wrong. But no, they've become normalized and romanticized. for some reason. But that's pretty much what I wanted to say in this video, and I'm sorry that it wasn't as wacky and fun as usual, but it is something that needs to be brought attention to, because people do suffer from this sort of behavior, and it's not pleasant. It's not fun. It's not thrilling or exciting in any way, except for the person who is perhaps doing it. So take care, be safe, and if you're going to a furry convention soon, stand your ground if those sorts of people come up to you and, kick them in the nuts. Just do that. It's the best way to dissuade a man. Trust me. Anyway, have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year, and I shall see you guys in the next, hopefully more fun, hopefully more fun video. Laters.